Radio check. That's Twister. New to the game. Doing very well. Got a lovely setup. I hope he's got his brake on, because if he starts that engine now and he hasn't got his brake on, I'm probably toast. Hello, sir. Oh, you receiving? You receiving?
How about now?
I'm hearing you. You hearing me?
Yeah, no, I was hearing you. For some reason, I don't know. My input device had changed on Discord completely.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm very close, very close. Not quite there, but I've got almost all of my buttons mapped for engine start anyway.
Okay, that's good.
You know, and it feels quite good actually, because it does feel like I'm still interactive, but obviously not having to sort of fumble around with the mouse. So it's
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
I've still got the switch. You know, I've got a switch for this, and the switch obviously switches for that. I'm not skipping any steps, so it's not like I've got a macro which does magneto one on, magneto, and all
It's just
that all in one hit.
It's just the way you access those switches and buttons, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's still yeah, it still feels like I'm doing it. I'm just not having to do it with the mouse.
Yeah. Well, that's the only time I use the mouse is when I'm getting started up, and likewise keyboard. I use those two buttons to get the engine started. What you could do, is you could map a button, and I could recommend a button if that helps, for your push to talk for the Spitfire radio.
Yeah, so do you normally use one on your...
Yeah, on the throttle, where your index finger naturally sits on the throttle, there's a hat switch there. I use the downward press on that to although you probably, oh no, wait, no, it's not straightforward as that, because I use target to do that.
That looks like it's doing. That's interesting. Yeah, because that's doing. Looks like it's doing the trim.
Yeah, if it might be that. I mean, I've got that button and another, or that hat and another hat mapped mainly to communications of some sort. Because you use the other one that's by the thumb to speak to voice attack, and I push down on that same button to press to talk to my string. So there's a number of push to talks that I've got. I don't think it will see that button if you try, although it might, because you're not combined, are you? So it might see it.
No, so at the moment I've got, yeah, as I say, it's also doing the trim. Which means I've got two things doing the trim.
Okay, well, you can overwrite that. I use what I use is there's nose up and nose down, left and right actually on your joystick, the grey one. Yeah, so that's what I use for trim. So what you can do then, if you could try it might pick it up, I don't know. If you go to controls, and let me find it, hold on. Right, you want controls, and then you want, I think, probably Spit LF Mark 9.
Yep.
And then voice chat, perhaps. Oh no, hang on. So there's two menus you can drop. One of them you can choose your aircraft, and the other one is for controls. I'm just...
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just see if I can find...
Oh, there is one full radio. Oh no, that's...
Yeah, it can get confusing. Just stand by.
Yeah, that's a different radio.
I can't remember where mine is. Hold on. Let me get there. It's probably comms.
VHF radio.
Okay, so if you scroll down on the right hand drop down, VHF radio. No, I've not got it mapped there. I've obviously got it... I must have it mapped somewhere else. Hold on.
Must be under...
You might have to go... You must have to go to the left-hand drop-down and select voice chat. Like that. Yes.
Oh. So not the Spitfire.
No. Go to the left-hand drop-down and select voice chat. Yeah. Now go to R.1 VoIP PTT, which is a few inches down that list.
R.1 VoIP PTT.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, now, what I have is a keyboard command, but I send that keyboard command via target when I press the button that we're talking about. You might be able to click on that keyboard, no, not the keyboard, click on your joystick, and then do add and see if it will detect that button, a downward press on that button, on that hat that's below, that's at your index finger.
Joy button, so it's the Joy button POV, is that the one you use?
I don't know, because because it doesn't show it like that for me. It shows it as a keyboard shortcut, left Alt, left Control and B, which gets sent by Target when I press this button. I can tell Target that when I press this button, I want to send left Alt, left Control B, and it will do that, and that's what I'm doing right now.
I've done that, so let's just say I have done that, which I think I
So
have.
has it picked it up then?
Yeah.
Okay, right, I'm going to go back to my aircraft, so I'll get rid of the controls.
Yep.
Right, if you click on your radio, the A button of your radio, and to get the radio up you need to do Control Shift Tab, and that will bring up a little window top left.
Oh, right. Control Shift Tab.
Is that not doing it?
Yep. Radio. I just let it go up.
Okay, so you've got your radio window up, and you've got button A pressed.
Button A pressed.
Right, so now when you push that, if it's mapped it, when you push that button that you just did, push that down, you should see RPTT boxed in red, and there'll be a little red square. That's not doing it.
No. But that's because of it. Obviously, I've got no channels or anything like that set up.
No, it should all just, that should, when you click on button A of radio, it puts you onto 124 frequency. So you don't have to set anything up, as long as you've got button A pressed and you've got your radio window top left showing. When you've got a button mapped, which is what we just tried to do, you press that button and you hold it, and you get a red box around the RPTT window sort of thing. There's an RPT and an IPTT. IPTT is internal push to talk, so you can use that on the Mosquito when you've got someone flying with you in a Mosquito.
Right. Okay, so that obviously.
Well, I think it's just that it's not detecting. So let's go back to controls.
Well, he's showing up in there.
Yeah.
PTT radio 1.
And you're on your joystick column. Yeah, not your joystick column. Your thrustmaster column. Sorry, your throttle column. I might have said joystick before.
Yeah, just kind of. Right.
So when you go to your throttle column and click in the cell that aligns with R1 VoIP PTT, it should then give you the option to select a button, and when you press that button, it should come back with a name for that button. Let's see if I can get it to happen.
Yeah. Well, no, it is.
What's it saying? So you're gonna have
joy underscore BTN underscore POV 1 underscore D.
Okay, well that sounds right, because it's down, you're pushing it down.
Yeah.
So it's seeing it, but it's not letting you, and that's on the throttle, isn't it?
Yep, definitely on the throttle.
Okay, I'm just going to see if it'll do it from there.
I'm just going to try there's another little button on the front, wasn't there? Well, button 1 actually there. I'm just going to try that out of interest.
You see, when I press that button, it shows something like left alt and left control, but it doesn't show anything in the main window. It doesn't show anything in keyboard/button. When I press that, it doesn't register it. And you don't have a thrustmaster combined column, do you?
No. No, of
Oh,
course
that's
not.
odd.
I've got
Well,
that
maybe it's because I'm running Target. It could be just it's just Target that does that.
I still don't understand why it wouldn't be picking up.
No, I mean, so it's joy button. What number did you say?
I'm just going back in there. It's clear combo, add combo, joy button pick. Well, as you'd expect, point of view, I guess there's one.
Yeah,
D.
joy button pod 1 down.
Yeah.
It's registering that. Oh, it did for me actually then when I pressed it. That's a bit odd.
I'm assuming it's not because I haven't. Show voice chat window. Oh, okay. That could be. I'll make that a quick button on my.
No, it isn't picking it up for me, and it just now it did. Oh, it's because I had the menu. I dropped it because where it says key/button, you can drop that as a menu and select the one if you know what the number of the button is.
That's right. Yeah.
I must have clicked on it, not realising I must have clicked on it, and it picked it up.
I mean, obviously I haven't got the engine running or anything like that, so I'm assuming that's.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I wonder if you might need to push your throttle forward to get the so it shows your gear up and down. Turns on the gear indicator light. Okay.
Yep.
So was that on before?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because that's like your battery, your power on button, I suppose, if you like.
But at the moment, there's nothing on the radio itself in terms of A, B, C, D, or.
No. Have you got button A pressed?
I have. Ah, hang on. Hello. No.
Well, I'm hearing you, but only on Discord. What should happen is when you speak, I should see RPTT light up in green. No, so it tells me someone else is speaking. So beside button A, have you got a light on?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep,
so that's
so-
all looking the same as mine.
Yep. So I am getting the green now when you speak. So I'm
Yeah.
getting green when you speak. Yeah.
Yeah, so green when I speak, but you're not, for some reason it's not picking up that button, although it recognised it when you chose it, it's not responding to it, which is a bit odd.
What did you say? What was your keyboard?
My keyboard, oh well, that's only because I've set it up to be, because you'll probably find there isn't anything in the keyboard, I can't remember, but I've set it up to be something that we've used for a long time, which is Control-Alt-B, which for me is Control-Alt both, and B for both means I'm speaking to my stream and to Paul and his stream.
Oh, right.
So that's why it's Control-Alt-B, but that's something that I've set.
Oh, hang on. I have to press control first.
Yeah, I mean, if you set it up to be Control-Alt-B, the trouble is you will then have to take hands off to press with like two hands Control-Alt-B to speak every time. Rather than one button, you've got to put both hands on the keyboard.
And,
But
yeah, I just okay. Let me just do.
see if it works though.
Yeah, I was just trying to get a key combination that isn't going to do something else to the plane.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But how do I, I don't even know how I make it. Oh, alt. Oh, that's good. Let's do it. Get it, sorry, I'm just getting my head around how this works. So I'll put in B first.
No, control then alt then B. Hold them all down.
Yeah, no, it's not recognising that if I do all of them at the same time.
Probably because of the control. But no, that doesn't make sense because I've done it. Hold on.
You sure that's not because you've done the modifiers? I think it's picked up now. I think it's picked it up.
Well, try transmitting with your button.
Yeah, no, I think it's picked up now.
It's not coming through green.
Ah, here we go. Yeah.
That's better.
Now.
Okay, for the moment, we'll mute ourselves on Discord, okay? If I... Okay, you should...
Okay.
Yep, you should be getting me now. So you're receiving and it sounds like a radio.
It definitely sounds like a radio.
Yeah, it's quite tight, isn't it? Yeah, some of them are even more so. But yeah, it's just a bit more immersive as well. You're using the actual aircraft radio. If you, for some reason, had to move off this game screen to something else, which sometimes I have to because I've got other things on other screens, the radio won't work until I give the game focus again. And if you start her up right now, make sure your brake's on, otherwise I'll be toast. That's working by you pressing those keys to operate though, isn't it?
Yes, that's what I was just trying to see if I could map it still, because obviously that would be ultimately what I'd like to do. So it's a bit strange that I can't seem to map it.
That could well be why I ended up doing it through Target, because Target will send Control-Alt-V. It was as if you press the keys on your keyboard. I'll try your rudder at some point as well with the what is it, X and Z keys. and that felt quite close, but I jump out and take a look, and there's room for a Spitfire in between us.
I'm just on Discord again, just because I'm just trying to look at this target software, and it's asking me. So it's saying I need to create an association.
Yeah. Now that's not so easy to explain. But I did send you a picture. So basically, what you'll do is go to the top and click Add.
Yep.
And then you'll put in the necessary details. Let me see if I can get my target screen up. I'm not sure if I can. I'd have to stop the profile for a minute.
So I've got the title, obviously. I've got the path. I've got the working directory. At least I think I have. But then it's asking for an associate configuration.
Yeah, you have to create that. So maybe you've got to create it first, or use mine, the one that I sent you. Did I send you that one? I can't remember. So there's as you said, there's the working directory and all that lot, and then I can't remember what order I did it. Obviously, to do that I must have created the
there's your config, right.
So if you copy that config and look,
aircraft spit.
Okay, I'm back in Discord as well.
Yeah, no, I think I found your.
Okay, and it's got to go in the right place, I think, on your one.
Yeah.
So it'd be your equivalent, because mine's on the G drive. I assume yours is all on the C.
Yeah.
I can't get to my target window to read that now, unless
it might be right now, hopefully, because once I find that path, I'm hoping. Spitfire. Yeah, because you go Spitfire, and then you've got something called DCS Spit.
Yeah, DCS Spit is the name of the I don't even know what they call it. The profile config, the target itself, and target then has to pick up the config file. That I'll have to look at my files.
Because I know that some of the files go into the users folder, which is also a bit confusing.
Yeah, wait a minute. Let me. I think probably I'd need to go out and completely so that I can look at. Oh, hang on. I sent it to you, didn't I? Hold on.
Yeah. It's the. I'm beginning to think that is your name for the target. Yeah, it must. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I've got it.
Okay, so config Yeah, the config is down at that last one. So you've got name, DCS beta spit is the name of this profile within target, the overall profile. Then you've got the game, and then the bottom one is config, which is in wherever you've got DCS World Open Beta, mods, aircraft, then Spitfire, and then you paste in that DCS Spitfire FCF.
Didn't send me that far, did you?
Oh, well, if I didn't, I would do it now. I thought I had, but perhaps I didn't. There's so much going on, wasn't there? Okay, let me just find it. So G Eagle Open Aircraft mods aircraft spit. Right, hold on.
You sent me the. What did you send me?
I probably sent you the other one. The DCS one.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, so, okay, I was thinking I'd sent the other one as well, but perhaps not. Hold on. I'm nearly there.
I know what's upstairs.
Hey?
Something arrived today.
I'll never.
So,
You've got,
so the track IR is sitting upstairs, but
Ah!
I until Father's Day.
I don't even know when that is. Is that somewhere early mid-June?
2 weeks. It's only 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, DCS has crashed.
It happens.
DCS to gather, yeah.
It happens.
Because I'm in the middle of.
Right, I'm going to send you a file that's called spit 29 May 24 .diff.lua. I believe that's the one.
That's the. No, that's the one you've already sent.
Oh, well, that's the one you need to paste into that pathway then. That where that last selection where it wants to know the CFC file, FCF file.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute, I've got FCF as well. Hang on a minute, I'm confused now.
Yeah. Because on that picture it looks like you've got a file that's got .fcs at the end of it. Is it?
Okay, well I can still do that. It goes in the same place. It goes in the same place. Yeah, the other one, yes, of course. Right, the other one is the diff. Yeah, okay. This one I'll send you is just called DCS Spit FCF.
That's it. That's what I think it is. Yeah, that's the what I think.
Yeah, hold on. I've got so much stuff open here, it's unreal. I'll put it straight in our direct you and me chat rather than the group chat.
Yeah.
Okay, it's there. And then that should allow you, by pushing that key that we said about, that button, that hat, by pushing it down, it should send Control Alt B. And if you've got your radio set to Control Control Alt V, it's going to operate your radio with that one button. But target is another learning curve all by itself. Also, if you can still hear me, I assume you can. You could tell target to start DCS for me. I give it the DCS path. When I open target, I'll click on DCS spit, whatever it is I've named it, and it opens DCS and gets it all going for me. If you can hear me, Greyco has joined us. It's another flyer, but he's occupied a Focke-Wulf 190.
Yeah, no, I can hear you. I'm just waiting.
I'm sure you're busy and stuff.
Just firing DCS back up because obviously that disordered it. Just.
Are you starting that separately, DCS?
No, I started DCS through targets.
Oh, okay, because that way
I
it'll
noticed that during the little dialogue box that comes up with lots of messages, it did mention
combined.
So it'd be interesting to see.
Well, yeah, that might mean that it'll just pick everything up anyway. It'll be the same as mine. So mine is a bit of a mix between combined and separates. Only because combined, it seems that certain things don't get picked up.
I did a full restart on my router and things. I'm just testing it out.
Okay.
As well, because obviously I want to be sure that it's resolved it. I mean, so far so good.
Oh, now I can see you. It said you'd occupied it, but you weren't there. But now you are.
Right. What's it again? The Control Alt Tab. No, not Control Alt Tab.
Control Alt V. Is what?
No, to bring up the radio.
Oh, sorry. No, it's Control Shift Tab.
Yeah. Pretty good.
You've got to turn your radio on, of course, on the channel.
Oh, I bet I know it was. I don't think DCS was my target for that moment. Control.
Oh yeah, you got it as the focus.
It's not working by default.
Right, so you're using your keyboard at the moment to speak on radio.
I'm not, well, I'm still on Discord.
I did see the green box come up.
You saw a green box?
Yeah, I saw your green box come up for a little while.
That's probably when I was on it. Did I touch the keyboard?
Oh, perhaps you were, yeah. Right, that was a green box. Bearing in mind we've only got one-way transmission. We can't talk across each other.
Yeah, that's weird, because I'm not getting the red box. That is working.
Hey?
If you're saying a green box, because I'm not getting a red box, so that's a bit...
Whoa! I don't know what's happened. Well, is it my engine? I think the engine was starting to foul up. I'm going to throttle it up a bit and burn off some carbon. What you can do, if you can click on, have you got on your taskbar of your computer? Have you got an icon for target, which is it's like a joystick? I'm going to cut the engine. This is noisy.
Propeller RPM now controls the rudders.
Yeah, I've had that. So yeah, if you go to controls, does it show combined as well? Because we've probably got to do some demapping. You've probably got double maps.
Oh no. Right. Let's do the
So basically, where you've got your pedals, oh no, of course you haven't got pedals, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, you want to take out everything from that talks about the rudder, I suppose. On the axis for the rudder, clear it. Whatever's there, you got to clear it.
Yeah.
So where if you read across rudder, so your prop pitch, so something on your throttle, you've probably got Joy Z on your throttle or something on the rudder,
Yeah.
so you've got to clear
This
that.
is,
And there might be a
and
number of these.
there's a lot of things that are now, yeah, because the hat stick on the joystick is now my viewing button rather than my trim.
Okay, we've got a few to work through then.
Yeah. I'm wondering. So right, I'm just gonna come out of DCS again. Second.
What I don't understand is I'm looking at my rudder trim and it doesn't have anything in it, which doesn't make sense because I know it's working.
Just curious. I'm going to go into DCS without target for a second, so I just want to see
Yeah,
what
yeah,
impact it has.
yeah.
And I'm just curious to sort of, well, as you do, I'd like to understand how these things.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, some people run without target. I've tried that, but I think because of all the mappings that I need for push to talks, we've probably got about 2 or 3 different push to talks for different reasons, and that created a problem. So I have to. I'm sure that's the reason, but whatever it was, I know I tried doing it without target, and it just wasn't having it really. So I had to stick with target. Oh, and the reason. I think the reason was that just now that I couldn't see anything adjusting my trim as I was on the wrong stuff. It's not an axis. Yeah, that's it. It's a POV. Yeah, I've got it. When I look at it, all but axis commands, I then see that the rudder and elevator trims are in the right place on that POV button 1.
Oh, it's it's actually still, yeah. So now I've gone back in. It's split them back out again. Interestingly.
Yeah, so now when you were in, did you not have all 3? Did you have joystick combined and throttle? Did you have all 3 columns?
Nope.
Did
I
you
only
only
had
have?
combined.
Ah, right. Um, that means that you have to go to. Um, oh, hold on. So it'll be control panel, devices and printers, and then you'll find that they're probably disabled on there. And I kept on having that, and I can't remember how I cured it, to be honest. But you should see your joystick listed and your throttle listed in devices and printers, and it might have a triangle on it. If you can get them working, then I think it, because you've used my config as the way I understand it, you should see it the way I see it. Okay, I don't think there's anyone watching my stream. I think that's probably a bot on Twitch. So I'm going to close the stream because there's not a lot going on of interest. So I'm just going to close the stream.